jewelry, and more. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
It's time now for the Callaway Cavaliers Coaches Corner. WEL Eagle 123, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live to Johnny's New York Style Pizza in LaGrange to give you the inside scoop on Callaway Cavaliers football.
Welcome. People are talking to me. I'm not ready for the show. This is the Coach's Corner with Callaway Cavalier Style. I'm with Coach Pete Wiggins. I'm Jack Mormon, and we're here to celebrate a big win, 4-0 on the season. Coach, y'all traveled to Upson Lee up to Thomaston, played that little pit down in there, which is kind of everybody all around you, kind of like it is over in Heard County, just kind of down there with everybody around you, and come with a big victory, 40-20 against the Trojans down there. And that must feel good to be 4-0, get ready to start region play.
It was a big game for us. The kids played really hard, and you mentioned the setup. When we got there, it's a big stadium, and it's like a bowl, and it's down in a hill or down in a kind of a bottom area, and it's just a great setup for a football game. And there was a big crowd there, and it was just what it's supposed to be like on Friday night. And I'm really proud of our kids. Upson Lee's got a great football team. I'm gonna offensively they're good. Defensively, their front seven is as good as you'll see, and some really good players on defense. And I was really proud of our kids. I thought that we come out and we really executed well, and we had a couple of bumps in the road in the first half, and I felt like we lost a little momentum. But as a coach, our kids kept fighting, and we kept our heads up, and we kept doing what we do, and we got that momentum back. So to overcome a momentum swing in a big football game against a good team with good players. I mean, that says a lot about the character of our kids, and I'm really proud of our boys for their effort Friday night.
Yeah, I was really at the start of the ball game, I was listening to Andrew and them talk about it on the radio, and y'all are able to pick off the quarterback and get really good field position. And the next play, man, Ramsey is just doing a beautiful job of laying the ball exactly where he needs to get big yardage down the field.
He sure did. He had a great game. He was 10 out of 14 passing, and we had three backs with really good yardage, and Quay Hines and Tank Bigsby, DJ Atkins. Our offensive line, I was really proud of those boys. I mean, we didn't grade out as well this week, but the opponent I felt like was really strong, and we did a great job opening running lanes and some angles that we had for our running backs. I felt like that our kids did really well. Our receivers did a great job. Several of those kids will come on over here in a little bit and talk a little bit about the game with Coach Donay. But, offensively, I was really proud of our guys. And then I got to mention, because I won't have quite as long tonight on the radio, but I got to mention Jonathan Leonard. On defense. Our defense really played exceptionally well, and Jonathan Leonard had 15 solo tackles.
Wow.
And in my time, I don't think we've ever had a guy with 15 solo tackles, and he had 17 overall, but 15 of them by himself is pretty special. And in the last play of the game, he intercepted a ball and took it back 80 yards for a touchdown, and what a night from Jonathan Leonard. But just a great effort overall from our team, our coaching staff. We worked really hard. It was kind of a different week. We didn't get to practice on Monday and Tuesday. And going into the game, you just hope all the preparation that we put in up until that point would prepare us for a game like that, and I felt like it did.
Well, this is 20-plus games, regular season games that your guys have been able to continue to win, and that's got to be a special thing for these young men to continue. Also, you get a lot of guys into a ball game. Some of these young guys are coming in that are your juniors and seniors right now, got a lot of playing time as ninth graders and 10th graders.
They sure did, and that's a good point, but we try really hard to develop depth, and we rotate a lot of guys, and we work hard at that at practice, particularly on the defensive side. We really roll a lot of kids, and because football today in today's times a lot different than back when I played. There wasn't near as many plays in a game, but you'll play some teams that there may be some games that there's 180 plays in a game, and the fresher you are in the fourth quarter, obviously the bigger advantage you have, and not just defensively, but I mentioned we rotated 3 tailbacks Friday night. Well, we're trying to do that just to have fresher legs in the fourth quarter and to develop more kids to get those reps, because it's not just about just putting guys in. It's about them having an understanding of what we're trying to do and the angles that we're trying to develop with the running backs and the defensive linemen and whoever. But that takes a lot of time, and really proud of our coaching staff for helping and working hard to develop those young people, and it really pays off down the road.
Showed up on the scoreboard, that's for sure. 40-20 was the score as they took on Upson Lee. We're going to wait. They're telling me that for me not to go off into a commercial break yet. We're going to draw for a gift certificate here to Johnny's Pizza. One of the folks that are in here, Scott's going to come over here. Coach, I'm going to let you reach in there and pull out a ticket for us.
Okay, here we go.
All right, Scott, this is a $20 gift certificate. Is that correct?
That's right. $20 gift certificate. Last 4 digits are 753. 753.
If that's you.
We got a winner.
All right. Someone else will get a.
All right, guys.
All right. Hey, Scott, I just want to take a moment to thank you so much. We were just talking before we went on the air. We just love the environment, love the vibe of what's going on out here, and we're just having a great time on Monday nights at Johnny's Pizza.
Well, we're still really excited about it. Once again, I'd like to invite all the fans of each school to come on out, support your school. I think we have a really good environment around here, and we're going to do more as we go along, more promotions. Some fun things. We enjoy having y'all here.
It's a ton of fun. We sure do appreciate it, Scott.
All right.
And also the folks here at Johnny's Pizza. We're going to take a break. We got Coach Donay, and Brandon Brooks, I think, has made it back from a board meeting. We're going to bring him in as well and let you hear more about Callaway Cavalier football. Right now, you're listening to the Coach's Corner, Callaway Cavalier style, right here on Eagle Sports.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
All right, we have the flu shots in. We're going to start giving the flu shots out as of September 1 until we're through with the flu season. We have now the high dose in for 65 and older, and we're able to give flu shots to anyone 13 and over. And keep in mind, Coleman, that if any large group of people that has 20 or more shots, if they want to give us a call, we'll be glad to set up a time to do the flu shots on site.
Locally owned. That's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange and in Hamilton.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
There's a snap, drops back, wants to throw it, looking for a hand, He's got a man, Jacob Freeman, wide open down the 10-yard line. And he ran for a Cavalier touchdown, and Taylor Ramsey took a shot right there, Andrew. Yeah, he took a shot, but he delivered a strike. Jacob Freeman catches the ball this time. Last week, he let one drop through his hands, mix up for big time right there. Huge catch for Jacob Freeman.
The Coach's Corner. I'm Brandon Brooks here with the wide receivers coach, Kareem Donay, for the Callaway Cavaliers. We're at Johnny's Pizza on the Parkway across from the mall. And, Coach, real blessing to have you here tonight.
Good to be here. Thank you.
It's great to be a part of the Callaway family.
Definitely. Since 2005, actually. So
you've been there a couple of years?
Couple, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Nobody's counting. But anyway, Coach, big win last Friday night against Upson Lee. Just a big-time setting, big stadium, big bodies, big-time O-line, D-line. Great challenge for our guys.
A great challenge, and I really was impressed with just how our guys, took the first couple blows from them, the punches. We just kept fighting, kept our composure, and just went rolling with what we know how to do, and put a good show on, I think.
Well, it was awesome, 40-20 victory over the Knights of Upson Lee, and you brought a couple of senior young men with you tonight, your wide receiving core, and we've got a couple of them, but. To my right here, number 2, DQ Wilkerson, definitely one of the standouts on offensive and defensive side. DQ, appreciate you being with us tonight. DQ, talk a little bit, if you will, because you do play both sides of the football. Talk about the workouts and everything that Coach Wiggins and Coach Donay and all the coaches require of you guys, being in the weight room and all the practices. What does that mean on the field, playing both sides of the ball?
It means a lot. Coach Wiggins and Coach Donay, they always say, you work out hard, you practice hard, and you practice hard and go along with what you play, how you play on the field.
Well, there's no doubt about it. DQ, we call your name out a number of times just about every game, and you're definitely building that highlight video, and it's always a joy to have you, and appreciate you being a part of the Callaway family. Here to my left, and a young fellow that I know pretty well, number 12, senior, Wesley Brooks. No kin to Brandon Brooks, but no, I'm kidding. But Wesley, if you would, as a senior, talk about the offensive core. I've heard it said many times among the seniors in the Callaway family, it's a brotherhood. Talk a little bit about that.
Oh, yeah, it's been a brotherhood ever since I got there, since day one. And we all just stick together. We practice on almost every day, and when we get to game day, we grind it out and battle with each other. And even off the field, we look out for each other too.
That's great. Well, it's evident because you guys, and both of you can speak to it, but I'm going to ask Wes if you would. So all of these highlight plays that we see, all of these big-time gains, whether it's a pass downfield or one of our backs running, to the left or to the right on the outside, you guys are blocking. You guys are doing a lot of things, as well as the entire team. You guys are doing a lot of things that don't really show up on the highlight video, but it is absolutely mandatory that those things happen for plays to be successful. Talk a little bit about that and what it feels like for you to go in play after play after play, working, and what it means to the overall team.
Well, I think it's super important that we get major blocks on the outside and downfield so our backs can get up and score a lot. So I think it's super important for our downfield in the secondary to get blocked so our skilled backs can get downfield.
Absolutely. So just real quick, when you guys went out on the field last Friday night and you saw the size of those guys, the front four for Upson Lee, what'd you think? DQ?
I was praying.
Wesley, what about you?
It was definitely intimidating.
Well, they were definitely some big old guys, and I just want to say congratulations. Coach Donay, job well done with your receiving core. It's evident that they're doing their job and enabling these backs, and quite honestly, your receivers, they're making the plays downfield. They're doing the things that they need to do, and it's basically equipping our Callaway Cavaliers to be successful.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they buy into what we've been preaching from day one. Just hard work, turn first downs into touchdowns, and we've had a good core of wideouts come through Callaway, and we still, I mean, they're flooding in, and it's just a part of the process and the program. They believe in what we preach, and they get out there and they do it, and they know obviously you can't be perfect because nobody's perfect.
Sure.
Only Jesus on that one. But,
that's right.
But we definitely strive to be perfect on the field, and we're going to make mistakes, but we have a 7-second rule. You got 7 seconds to think about it, move on, and get better. So really proud of the way that they do that and work hard. I mean, they definitely work hard.
Well, Coach, appreciate what you do. DQ, Wesley, appreciate your involvement and everything that you do for the Callaway family. I'm Brandon Brooks here with Kareem Donay, the wide receivers coach for the Callaway Cavaliers at Johnny's Pizza here on the Parkway across the mall. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with a couple of more outstanding athletes from your Callaway Cavaliers. Come right back.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
If you're a renter, you may never know why your landlord starts lawn care at 7 a.m. every Sunday. Or why your car is the goal line for the neighbor kids' soccer game. You may also not know State Farm can save you hundreds by combining your auto and renter's insurance. So protect your car and your stuff with one good neighbor, your State Farm agent. It could save you time and money. One more way, we're here to help life go right.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com.
LaGrange knows leadership when they see it. As mayor for 4 years, Jim Thornton has proven he's a leader who cares, who unites people, and who gets things done.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I'm running for re-election to keep bringing new jobs and businesses to our city, to maintain public safety, and to enhance the quality of life for all residents. I'm asking for your vote on November 7th for another term. Learn more about me and my plans at jimthornton.org.
A vote for Jim Thornton is a vote for progress. Let's re-elect Jim Thornton for mayor of LaGrange.
Over the middle, overhead, Cavalier touchdown, Clay Hines, Andrew.
Yeah, beautiful play right there, and you felt like when he brought Clay Hines in to play the fullback position, you might get a little veer action look and stuck it in the fullback's belly. He was able to plow through 14 yards, virtually untouched for a touchdown, Shane.
Welcome back, everyone, to Coach's Corner. I'm Brandon Brooks here with the wide receivers coach, Kareem Donay of the Callaway Cavaliers at Johnny's Pizza on the Parkway across from the mall. And big win last Friday night over the Upson Lead Knights, 40-20. Really just an exciting game throughout, Coach. Boy, what a setting last Friday night.
It was an awesome setting, and to honor their coach with the decals on our helmet, I think that was big. I mean, he's a great coach, been around a long time, and of course we're praying for that man. But it was fun to go out there and play. It was just an exciting game, great challenge. It was, it's what you want on Friday nights.
Absolutely, big stadium. I mean, it was down in a hole, and the stadium was, it was huge, man.
Yeah.
It was really a great setting, but great night underneath the lights as the Callaway Cavaliers defeated the Upson Lee Knights 40-20. We've got a couple of great young men here with us, and to my left, number 17, Jacob Freeman, sophomore. Jacob, you're definitely showing out so far this year, and it's great to have you a part of the Callaway family. Talk a little bit about it, because I know nobody else in your family is familiar with the Callaway family, but I just say the last name Freeman. But what is it like to be a part of that family?
Well, it's a brotherhood. I got Courtney, I got DQ and Wes. You get down on the field, you want them to come help pick you up. They get down, I want to come help pick them up. Just a big, happy family at Callaway.
So I just got to throw this in. The deep ball to you last Friday night. I just have to ask, were you smiling like that when you ran across the goal line?
I think I got a little too excited, but I dropped it. I got to the sideline. All I heard was DQ and Courtney. It's all right. You'll get it next time.
That's funny. Well, it was a great night and big-time play, and that's definitely going to go on your highlight reel. And I'm sure a lot of universities will be talking about that. But speaking of some universities and a young man in number 5, Courtney Williams. Courtney, great to have you tonight. Courtney's a senior on the Callaway squad, wide receiver, but you do a whole lot of other stuff as well. Courtney, talk a little bit about, if you will, that senior leadership, and because you play a really big role among those seniors. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot to be a senior on the team. I never knew how much it have an impact on the team. Like on Friday nights, you got a lot of younger players on the team, so we got to pick them up every Friday night and just
absolutely. And it's where we notice, even sitting in the stands, those young guys and even little kids sitting in the stands, they're looking at guys like you going, man, I want to be like number 5. I want to ball out like number 5, and it's a big responsibility for you, man.
Oh yeah, it's amazing how little kids look up to you when you just in high school.
Well, it's cool. Well, I appreciate all that you do, and the young men that you brought tonight. Coach Donay, mean a lot to the squad, the school. You got a big game coming up this Thursday night.
Big one, yeah. Harris County is obviously a lot of tradition in that program, but we're just going to keep working and get better and lean on each other and set good examples like Courtney has been doing, like Jacob's doing. He's learning more and more each week, and we're just going to keep plugging, keep fighting, and hope for the best, definitely.
So with somebody like you, Courtney, as a senior, talking to a guy like Jacob or any of the other underclassmen, that a big school coming in, Thursday night game, it's a big deal. Harris County's got a great team, and they're coming in here. What do you tell those younger guys?
We just got to be ready and be prepared for the game, because on Thursday game, they're going to have a short week, so we just got to work harder than what we usually do.
That's right. Well, Jacob, playing Harris County has always been, you just don't know. We go down there, they come up here. They're a big school, got a bunch of big bodies. How do you prepare for a team like that when the history of the Callaway-Harris County game, it's like a roller coaster. Things have changed on a dime, and that momentum is so key. What do you do as a sophomore leader on the team to contain that momentum and encourage those younger guys?
Well, I'm a younger guy too, so they kind of look up to me, but I look up to Courtney and them and stuff. So, we have a really hard practice. We have a really hard week of practice. Just 3 days, we're getting down to it, just preparing for everybody.
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate what you guys do. We're going to take a quick break. I'm Brandon Brooks here with the wide receivers coach Kareem Donay at Johnny's Pizza. Coach's Corner right here, Monday night. Come out and join us. We'd love to have you and be a part of the Callaway family. We'll be right back.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning health care, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
All right, we have the flu shots in. We're going to start giving the flu shots out as of September 1 until we're through with the flu season. We have now the high dose in for 65 and older, and we're able to give flu shots to anyone 13 and older. And keep in mind, Coleman, that if any large group of people that has 20 or more shots, if they want to give us a call, we'll be glad to set up a time to do the flu shots on site.
Locally owned. That's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange and in Hamilton.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank. offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank. Same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car insurance than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do a free discount double check by going through your policies to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. Because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Kedrick under center, takes a snap, drops back, rolls to his right, wants to throw. Now he takes off and run. He's got some room on the left side, Andrew. 5, dive across the goal line. Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers. Kedrick Ramsey, Andrew, on an 11-yard keeper.
11-yard keeper. Kedrick rolled out on the play action to the right side, didn't see anything, rolls back to his left and scampers in for 11 yards. And it's like I said in the pregame, offensive line, defensive line, and Kedrick Ramsey were going to be the key to this game.
Another one of those big plays last Friday night is the Callaway Cavaliers defeat the Upson Lee Knights 40-20. Great game. You're at Coach's Corner. I'm Brandon Brooks here with head football coach Pete Wiggins and Kareem Donay, the wide receivers coach, in Coach's Corner, and it's a pleasure to have you guys this evening. Coach, as we talk about Friday nights and all that it takes to make up Friday nights, tell us a little bit about pregame and a couple of those details.
Well, there's always so many people behind the scenes that make things very special for our football team. I want to say thank you to Miss Cindy Stevens once again. I want to say thank you to Faith Baptist. A great meal for us leading up to the game. Chicken, fried chicken, mac and cheese, green beans, and a roll. I mean, it was our kind of meal, Brandon. And anyway, very special. All those folks that help serve. And, again, I can never say thank you enough to everyone involved with making that happen for us on Friday nights. And I want to say big thank you. And I like seeing John Curtis. He stood up in front of our team on Friday, and he did our devotion. And normally Coach Donay takes care of our Devo, and always does a great job, and we talk about it on the show. And Coach, last week, some of the kids actually mentioned, or Jalen Moss mentioned how important the devotion was to him each week, and I'd like for you to hear that. But anyway, John stood up and did the Devo, and very special. But proud of these young men for coming in today. I think it develops our leaders, and again, it's just a great day, and looking forward to Thursday night against Harris County.
Well, me too. Coach, real quick, what do you do differently this week with a big team like Harris County coming into town?
Really, we just try to stay consistent, do what we do, and just prepare and get ready to go on Thursday night. Short week, but we'll be ready.
Well, it's awesome. Thank you so much for having us along this evening. Coach's Corner, Johnny's Pizza. I'm Brandon Brooks here with head football coach Pete Wiggins and Kareem Donay, the wide receivers coach of the Callaway Cavaliers. Big win last Friday night, 40-20 over the Upson Lee Knights. Big game this Thursday night at Callaway Stadium as the Callaway Cavaliers will take on the Harris County Tigers at 7 o'clock. Remember, 7 o'clock on Thursday nights. We'll see you at the stadium. Have a good evening.